Hello everyone, long time no see. It's been a while since I've made a video. I actually wanted to start off by talking about that. So about a month ago, I made a rather large purchase relatively for me on eBay. It was a Cooper Cup rookie auto gold ink on card from Donruss out of 10. And the day after I bought it, got the tracking update that the shipping label was created and the post office was awaiting the item, and never got any more updates after that. I waited a few weeks, still nothing, so I reached out to the seller, was like, hey, what's going on? Have you gave it to the post office yet? And he was like, oh yeah, I did the day I printed the label. So we went back and forth for a while to try and figure things out. He contacted the post office. We waited a few more weeks, but still no updates. Finally, it was past a month of no more updates, no answers from the post office. Decided that unfortunately it probably got lost in the mail. So I did get a refund, but because of that, wasn't making any other purchases during that time. So the pickups have been slow as of late. I do have a few packages here to open, but since it's only a few, I wanted to talk about the draft a little bit. I'm filming this after day 2. It's been a really fun 2 days to start off the draft, and I wanted to talk about a few of the guys on my dynasty team and how the draft has impacted them. I think all 3 of these guys in the background are winners after the first 2 days so far, so I'm going to talk about each of them a little bit. If you just want to see the cards, go ahead and fast forward through the video a little bit. But the first guy here, a lot of people might not even know about him. It's Quintez Cephus. He was drafted by the Lions last year. He's a wide receiver from Wisconsin. So the Lions so far have not selected a wide receiver in the draft, and I think that's rather surprising. They signed Brashad Perryman and Tyrell Williams earlier this offseason. Both guys are just on a 1-year deal and, aren't superstars in their own right. But those are the 2 guys probably ahead of Quintez Cephus, and then he's the next guy in line. So if the Lions don't really pick anybody, Quintez could be in line for a lot of work, could have a good year. So that's cool for him. Next 2 guys are the ones that I am most excited about, though. First, Mike Davis, running back. He is now on the Atlanta Falcons. So I got to give a big shout out to BMAC's Denver Broncos today, because they traded up at the beginning of the 2nd round. They took Atlanta's pick and drafted Javonte Williams, one of the top 3 RBs in the class. The top 2 guys, Etienne and Najee Harris, went on day 1, and then the Denver Broncos came in, got Atlanta's pick and got him, and they jumped the Dolphins, who have Myles Gaskin, who had the very next pick, who were likely going to take Javonte Williams. There's a big drop-off at the running back position after those 3 top guys. So Mike Davis and Myles Gaskin's dynasty values have both are surviving so far. They're both RB1s on their teams as of right now. Of course, they have to make it through day 3 tomorrow, but at that point, teams have, not a ton of draft capital put into the position at that point. And the guys left on the board aren't going to be immediate starters on the team like the top 3 would have been if they went to Atlanta or the Dolphins. So there's a couple guys that are still pretty good that I'm hoping still the Dolphins and Falcons don't select. That would be like Michael Carter, Chuba Hubbard, and Kenneth Gainwell. If Atlanta or Miami did pick those guys up, it would still definitely hurt Mike and Myles and their value a little bit, but definitely not as impactful as the top 3 guys. So far, so good on that front. I'm very excited about that. On the other hand, I am not so excited about Seattle's draft selection. Seahawks are my favorite team. We didn't have a pick day one in the first round, but our first pick today in round 2, and our only pick so far, we picked up Dwayne Eskridge. And Dwayne Eskridge isn't a terrible player, but I thought he was going to be more of like a sleeper, like good steal later in the draft, like round 4 or 5. I definitely don't think he was a second round talent. And coming on to the Seahawks, I mean, his max value is a wide receiver 3. I don't think he beats out Freddie Swain right away. So the Seahawks essentially in round 2, their first pick of the draft, got a wide receiver 4 / special teamer who they reached on, and they could have gotten good offensive linemen, which is a bigger team need, like, what was his name? The center. I'm totally blanking on his name right now. Maybe it'll come back to me halfway through the video. But like, there were so many guys on the offensive line, cornerback, anything, but they decided to go with a receiver. But it's classic Seattle. They always pick terribly with their first selection in the draft. This was a reach. Last year with Jordan Brooks, that was a reach. He played well, but he was not a first-round talent. LJ Collier has not lived up to a first-round pick, and Rashad Penny, don't even get me started. I don't know what Seattle's doing, but hopefully we only have 2 more picks. Hopefully they can do better with those later in the draft. They seem to hit later, so we'll see how that goes. But enough talking. Just wanted to share some of my thoughts, and we will get into these packages now. I hope that you are all satisfied, with your team's selections in the draft, or you just enjoyed watching, or whatnot. But let's see what this first card is here. Got a lot of tape. Let me cut this. Okay. First one up. Another guy on my dynasty team and one of my favorite players. We got Cooper Kupp, green Prizm rookie parallel. That one's pretty nice. Might try to slowly piece together the Prizm Rainbow too, but that's going to be a lot more expensive than the Don Russ one I'm working on. Rams had an interesting first draft choice as well. They picked Tutu Atwell, another wide receiver. He's got a lot of speed, but I mean, he's pretty undersized. He's a smaller guy. I think the smallest or the lightest draft selection in so many years. Don't know if that's going to be a great pick either, but we'll see. I keep bumping the camera. It's been a while, guys. I'm rusty. Having flashbacks to that wild giveaway video. Okay, let's see what this one is. This is packaged extremely well. Oh my goodness. I don't think I bought something that requires this intense packaging, but I'll take it. Yep. Rams got Tutu Atwell. They don't have a ton of like huge team needs, but I definitely don't think a wide receiver was a need. They have Woods, Kupp. They picked Van Jefferson last year. Tutu Atwell isn't a for sure lock, like solid NFL player. He's just one of those fast guys that could hit or could fall flat. So we'll see how that works out for them. Look at this. We got 2 top loaders, a little card, 2 more top loaders on the other side, another little divider. I think I did not pay anything more than I definitely paid less than $10 for this card. So nice packaging for sure by whoever sold that. Thank you. But let's open this up. As you already saw, what? I cannot open this. I am struggling. Here we go. As you saw, another Prizm parallel. This one's the red, white, and blue out of the cello packs. I think that one looks really nice. Take a look at these 2 together. I have the base and then these 2 cards. So that's it so far, but slow and steady. wins the race. We'll get into the last package here. And this one is a Quintez Cephas. So, the one in the back was the only one I've had so far. I got it like right after the draft when like Leaf was probably the only product out last year. Figured, you know, maybe he has a chance. Just wanted to upgrade that card for the Dynasty PC. So swapping out the college uni for a Contenders in that Lions jersey. So I like that upgrade. And that's the mail day. I've been able to make a few more pickups now that I got the refund from that other card, so hopefully I can get another video out soon, not after a couple weeks, but thanks for watching. Let me know if you've had any unfortunate mishaps with cards getting lost in the mail, or your thoughts on the draft. Any big winners or losers in terms of fantasy, or just your thoughts on your favorite team selection so far. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Have a great one, everybody. See you later.